in every field because of communication between the intellectuals of the whole since time immemorial. Since the early sign languages to pictography to computer coding today, man has always found himself a way to express his ideas. Further, such kind of communication is vital in technical areas. It is impossible to imagine a world with no platform for exchange of technical information, and Swery campus is no exception. Every year, we invite young engineers from all over the nation to take place in one of the most exciting events of the year, Olympus. Our management leaves no stone unturned in supporting our students. This year, our management is sponsored 5.5 lakh budget for Olympus. We always thanks to the management. For that one, our students will not hunting for petty sponsorships. Of the budget, the winners of the events can take home about 2 lakh prize money. We thank them in all humility of the wonderful gesture. The number of entries has been increasing ever so steadily since the last 2 years. This year, the number of participants as per our records is 2,000, the highest so far. Technical events conducted under Olympus are paper presentation, late work to be held on both days. Paper presentation will be held on the 14th and 15th. Robo race, trailblazer, technical quiz, techno quiz, Picasso, Land Planet, CAD race, Blind Sea, Webmania, Visotech, Ridge Design, Circuit Sudoku. This year we started 3 new events. Those are AdsApp, Fabric-Off, and Agro Challenges. As you can see, the layout for all the events has been marked out for the convenience of the participants. The registration committee is at the entrance of the college for spot registrations. When the event begins, please report to your respective event and meet the coordinators for the instructions. About 250 faculty members and near about 500 student volunteers are posted at various events in the respective events. In case of any queries, please approach the information desk and also PRO desk, or look for our volunteers in red t-shirts wearing Olympus ID cards. Announcements will be made at regular intervals about the announcement will be made at regular intervals. I sincerely hope that the next 2 days will be memorable and will lead to some important discoveries in the technical fields. I also hope that you will take home as many prizes as you possible. Wish you all the very best and have a great 2 days ahead. Thank you.
Friends, as Dr. Dilip said, the management has given us the power to arrange such kind of a series of technical competitions for you people. But at the same time, society is also helping us to organize such kind of events for students. So you are knowing that in Maharashtra region, the Kamat hotels are famous for their excellent hotel management and service. So here in Pandharpur franchisee of Kamat Hotel, they have provided us, they have powered us as a main sponsor of this particular event. The owner of this franchisee, Mr. Amarjit Patil, is present over here. I would like to request our Dean Administration, sir, please felicitate Mr. Amarjit Patil. This Kamat restaurant is near Sargam Chowk, in between Sargam Chowk and KPP College. Whenever you will get holiday, please go and enjoy the food. As he is sponsor, this is my responsibility to advertise. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Dean Administration, Dr. Dr. S.M. Mukne sir to encourage our participants.
Good morning, respected dais, dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Dr. Bhaskar sir, today's chief guest, his better half, Dr. Mrs. Bhaskar, eminent scientists from BARC, and our mentor, our guru, Honorable Dr. Suri sir, guest of honor. Today's president, another scientist from BARC, Dr. Bala. Gaikwad Sahib, who is Under Secretary, RGSTC, and our guide, Mr. Amarjit Patil, who is a franchisee of Vitthal Kamat Hotel, Pandharpur. All the participants from various colleges, my colleagues, this Olympus Student Secretary Praj Kulkarni, Secretary of the Student Council of College of Engineering, Pandharpur, Mr. Sahil Bhagat, respected student friends. This campus, Swedish College of Engineering, Pandharpur, was planted in 1998 by 15 technocrats from the rural area of Pandharpur, and they are highly focused on quality in technical education, personality and overall development of students, and still our management and we as teachers and students are nurturing this culture in this campus. Around 4,000 students, out of that 2,000 students are staying in campus, and more than 1,000 girls are staying in the hostel in campus. Our campus is known as ragging free and for its discipline with high standards of results and second highest placement in Solapur and Shivaji University. Only Walchand College of Engineering Sangli is ahead of us on placement front. Coming to Olympus, initially this activity was started at college level, then it goes to the university level, then it goes to state level, and now it is a national level activity. So this journey we undergone step by step with a concrete foundation. So this year there are, as is narrated by the staff coordinator of Olympus, there are total 18 events and more than 2 lakh prizes are there to win. So I wish you win the prizes with sportsmanship spirit, okay, and enjoy with discipline. Okay, I hope your stay in these 2 days here, okay, will be memorable, and you can give your feedback time to time so that we can improve upon it. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance. Now, I would like to request today's guest of honor, Dr. Bal Subramanian, sir, to share his views. Good morning to all. Good morning to all. I am very happy to be here and seeing all of you youngsters. I feel energetic now. So I want to give very specific information. See, I keep coming here very often, almost 15-20 times I visited this college, and this is one of the very important occasion. I want to give you some information which would be useful for your career as well as for your life. Say, I will tell you, say in India, almost 10 million people are doing undergraduate and postgraduate study every year. Almost 10 million. Now, what is the outcome of it?
that question I want to pose in front of you, but I can give you some hints. Say what PRC, I am from Baba Atomic Research Center, we have taken some initiative. Say all the youngsters, you are representing tomorrow's generation, tomorrow's India. All you should start contributing from today onwards. So we have made up some program on which say every undergraduate student and master student at the end of their project they should be able to deliver something to the society, to the industry, to the country. Please keep this message in mind when you go back to your college. Just ask yourself a question or discuss among yourself what as an individual of this country, tomorrow's generation, next generation, what you are going to contribute to this country. Now this occasion, Olympus, it gives an opportunity to see what other people are doing. It is not only you what you are doing, you should know what other people are doing, how you can join with hands. Now you make a lot of friends here, you are from various institutes, join hands and join working together. We cannot work alone. In our country, we have to work as very, very effective team. This Olympus and the agro competition, it gives you an opportunity to make friends, colleagues in this occasion. So I will request you, as I mentioned, when you go back to your college, to ensure you give a useful product, process or something to the industry or society or to the country. This one point I want to mention. Then I want to bring to your notice. See, we can progress, a country can progress only that when there is higher education. If everybody is limited to diploma level or degree level or PG level, the country's research will not progress. So always when you go back to your college, always make up your mind after completing the present diploma, degree or post-graduation, you should go for the next higher education. The higher education, it gives you a mental faculty. You can think better. You can think what is required for the country, what is required for the society, or you can plan a better career. So with limited educational qualification like a diploma or a undergraduate degree or a postgraduate degree, you cannot grow further. You can grow only in your region or you can grow only in your state. If you have to grow in a national level or international level, it is very, very important you have to increase your educational capability. And the third aspect is, PRC has developed a model called outreach programs. So we want to encourage the youngsters. Our country is a beautiful country. We have done a lot of things which are not properly publicized. So what PRC is doing is we are inviting large number of colleges to PRC campus. We have a program for that. You can see on the website www.prc.gov.in. You can see the website and ask your college principal to apply for that. Means you can ask permission to bring 50 students, 100 students to PRC and see around and have 1 or 2 days program. So this is the third aspect I would like to say. So I am trying to give some information. So when you go from here, you should start thinking. And this year, we have started a new program. SUVRI has started a new program called the Agri Competition. India is an agriculture-oriented nation, and a lot of the devices are imported. Whether this situation should exist, please say yes or no. Whether we should keep on importing devices for agricultural devices. Yes or no? Then your contribution is very, very important now. This agri competition is started. What is expected is all of you should come with a new innovative idea, talk to the farmer who are going to use those devices. It can be a farmer or secondary agriculturist. You should talk to them, find out their needs, use your innovation and knowledge, develop some devices. So this year, SUVRI has started this, and this particular program is started at the instant of Dr. All of you know Dr. Kakurkarji, Anil Kakurkar, who was the earlier chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission and who is heading the Rajiv Gandhi Science and Technology Commission of Maharashtra. On this instant, this program is started. we wish all of you take advantage of this, and not only this, we expect that all of you youngsters here contribute to the growth of the nation by doing regional relevant research. Please don't do research for Americans or Europeans. Please do research for your village. What your village needs is very important. Then you look for your state, then you look for the country. So with this, I am wishing you all a very, very happy 2 days stay here and a good learning, and I wish you have very, very good friends and good platform here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request our today's chief guest, Dr. Bhaskar sir, to share valuable thoughts.
I request all of you to show the culture of discipline, which is our campus strength. If you show any other culture, try to remember that we may lose very, very important guests from us. Thank you.
Respected Dr. V.K. Suri sir, Dr. Balasubramaniam, Mr. Patil of Little Kamath, Sri Shivraj Gateward of Mantralaya, Dr. Dilip, Coordinator of Polyplus 2014, Deans, other professors, and my dear students. And also, though Sri D.P. Ronge, founder secretary, is not here, I'd like to thank all of you for giving this opportunity to be with all of you. I'm extremely happy and honored to be with all of you. One of the important reasons is, yesterday I could visit Vittal's temple, which would not have happened except for this event and an invitation to this event. I am a practicing anesthetist for the past 30 years. My wife is a gynecologist. We run a nursing home in Nellore, a 3 hours drive from Chennai. For the past 20-30 years, what I had observed regarding youngsters, regarding their careers, regarding their health problems, I would like to share with you. Here, as I see a lot of youngsters who are about to come out from different streams of engineering education, maybe it is civil, computer sciences, pharmacy, etc. The question uppermost in your minds will be how to settle. As we finish, how to settle. Generally, people think settlement is getting a job and getting a good salary. It's only partially true. Money is definitely necessary for our needs, but our ultimate aim should not, our goal should not be earning money alone. I would like a few examples in my own experience. In these 25-30 years, a lot of junior doctors, nurses, secretaries, and different people at different levels as youngsters, they come to me for a job and they ask only 2 questions. One question is, what is the salary? The second question is, what are the duty timings? Unfortunately, none of them ever asked, sir, if I work with you for about a year, what skills I learn? Maybe if I want to become like you, what should I do? Money should be a byproduct of excellence. Like when you grow up, when you earn a lot of money, you want to build a house, you go to the best architect, pay him whatever he asks for. You never compromise. So much so, one good software guy is there, a company wants to hire him, they will be prepared to go to any extent once they know he is the best. So your goal in life, as you are coming out of the portals of this institution, is to have a goal of what you should become. A good architect, good software specialist, or a good entrepreneur. For this, one of the important requirements to become excellent or best is the skills which you should acquire. Maybe in your graduation and post-graduation, you would have acquired a lot of theoretical knowledge. So whenever you go for an interview, you should ask, like what I told you before, that within a year's time, what are the skills I can learn? Second, is it an ethical organization? The third thing is, what are the training processes that are there for you to blossom? Irrespective of whether the organization is small or big, if your learning opportunities are high, after some time you feel that you can handle independently, that will be the best organization for you to start your career. Because you invest your time in improving your skills. Once you improve your skills, your ability to earn money will be definitely more. Unfortunately, people do compromise, especially when they are entering a program. They don't look into these aspects of what is that I can learn. They may be more attracted towards a salary or lesser working hours. So your priority should be to acquire physical skills, even if it is a lower salary, even if the working hours are more. The second most important skill which you have to acquire is social skills. This is the most important thing for any person to exist, especially nowadays. You must know how to talk to your superiors, subordinates, how to build up rapport with your customers. I have seen many brilliant students academically coming out of the institution, being failures because as loners they can do well, but in a team they will not be able to perform because their social skills are very poor. I have seen average students extraordinarily being successful because they have got good social skills. They know how to relate to people in the organization. They know how to relate themselves, how to build up relationship out of the organization. See, one simple example I'd like to share with you regarding the social skills, which I am stressing very much. Maybe some 7 to 10 years back, a space shuttle from US has gone up. On the return journey, while it was entering the Earth, it has blasted, and unfortunately, a young Indian astronaut, I think Kalpana Chawla, passed away. Do you know what's the reason for this? It is not a technical problem. It is lack of rapport in the organization of NASA. When they have gone into the disaster, a lot of truths have come out. The boss of NASA was a non-technical man. and the engineers working on the space shuttle, 2 months before, they have warned that there were cracks in the silica tiles of the space shuttle. Naturally, ego clashes. The boss thinks he knows better, or there was not a good rapport between the boss and his subordinates. When this information was taken to the boss, he never bothered to attend on to it. Space shuttle went up and rest its story. A simple ego clash or lack of rapport in an organization could be disastrous. So whenever you want to be a very successful person, you should not be a loner, alone. You should be a very good team worker. So, as now you want to get into a job where you are satisfied that you will be acquiring both the physical as well as the social skills, and environment is congenial for learning, that is the one which you have to choose. Because once you work in any organization for 2-3 years, you go somewhere else, the first question they will ask is, what is that you can do? You say a lot of things, and when you are onto the platform,